everybody, Cinema Sickness here with your daily sickness video, and as always, hope you guys are having a fantastic day. And today the family and I headed out to Hershey, Pennsylvania. Wanted to go check out the new updates to the new chocolate tour ride at Hershey Park, and it was pretty cool. The new updates were okay. Still some things I don't like, but a lot of the things I did enjoy, kind of better than the last update they did to the chocolate tour, but in my opinion, nothing will ever beat the original. But if you do live in the Hershey, Pennsylvania area, go check it out. It was pretty cool, something new. So we wanted to head out there and do that, but of course, on the way out there, had to hit up a few stores, went to a Goodwill that I definitely wanted to hit up, and actually ended up going to Hobby Lobby as well, which was the wife's idea. She really wanted to hit up Hobby Lobby. She's a big fan of the store, so I headed out there. So picked up a few things. Let's take a look at what I got. So first thing I want to take a look at is what I picked up at Hobby Lobby. Went in there again for the wife. She wanted to go in there and pick up a few things. She walked out of the store with zero, grabbed absolutely nothing. I walked out with 2 items. So went in so the wife could get some stuff and walked out with me buying some stuff. So let's take a look at what I got. All their metal decor was actually 50% off, which was a really good deal for a lot of their cool stuff. So first thing I picked up here for the library was this awesome light switch cover. Look at that. Light camera action. Very cool. Marked at $7.99, so $8 down to $4. That's great. Unfortunately, it doesn't fit where my light switch cover goes. I was a little leery about this because I knew it was a little bit bigger than the other light switch cover I have. The other light switch cover I have is a Cars light switch cover with Lightning McQueen and Mater on it. Really cool. I like it. I just thought this one was kind of a little bit more classy. Unfortunately, like I said, it is a little oversized. It didn't fit in the area that bangs up against some wood, so it doesn't really work. I was thinking, I'm just going to return it because I actually have to run back out to to the local Hobby Lobby to pick something I wanted to grab that I saw when I was out this Hobby Lobby, but unfortunately I didn't have any that were in good condition. But I think I'm going to actually keep it. I might actually put it on the light switch cover at the top of the stairs to the basement. It doesn't need a light switch cover up there. It's just the top of the stairs in the basement, but it's kind of a cool light switch cover. Kind of don't want to get rid of it. I'm going to put it up there. Why not? Doesn't need to be up there, but it's going to be up there. It's cool. So $4, grab that. But this is absolutely awesome. I was looking for 3 metal signs. Not very big, maybe like that large. I didn't want them to be huge. Couldn't be too tall, couldn't be too wide. Had to be kind of just in the right size. And I wanted to get these for some areas right up above me. I have a Yoda sign that was given to me by a viewer, which is really cool. I love it. It's a metal sign, very awesome. It's up there, it's great. But now I have like 3 other areas where there's nothing where I would really like a sign for. So I was looking around, saw some things I thought I was going to get. There was like another Star Wars one I was kind of interested in. I think there was like a Batmobile one. Something else. I think it was maybe Star Trek or something like that. They were okay. They were all right. None of them blew me away. I wasn't blown away by any of them, but they did the job. I thought, I'm going to get them. They were somewhat pricey. I think they were marked at like $20 a piece, but down to 10. So had I gotten 3, I would have ended up spending $30, which kind of a bit more than I really wanted to spend on just like metal decor signs. I mean, that's all they are. It's just decor. I kind of really want. I mean, $30 isn't horrible, but I didn't really want to spend that much, especially on signs that I thought were just kind of okay. I wish there would have been better ones. But then I came across something that was just so cool, something I had to grab. Check this out. Wow. There we go. Look at this cool sign right here. I love this. Home theater, which is cool, but we're not worried about this part here. I'm worried about these 3 parts right there. 3 separate signs. They're just attached by these little metal things that I can just pop right off and hang each one of these signs up separately. So each one of these signs here will be hung up separately, right up above me. Very excited about that. Now, as you can see, right there's some damage. That's not supposed to be like that. That is all dinged up right there. So this is already 50% off, marked down from $40. So $20 is what this would have cost me. So already I'm saving $10 more than if I would have bought all those other metal signs. So that sounded really, really cool to me. I thought already a good deal, but I had to ask. So I said, I'm just curious. I know this is already 50% off, but since it's dinged up, is there like discount for like damaged goods or something like that? She goes, I don't know. Let me call the manager. Manager comes over. She goes, yeah, give him whatever percentage off. I forget what she said. Ended up coming out to a little over $13 for this. That is it. I spent a little bit over $13 for this. $13 and some change. That is awesome. Again, I'm not even worried about this part. The ding, who cares? This part here, I don't want this part. This part's not going in the library. I wanted it for these 3 parts here. So really awesome deal. Looking forward to hanging these up. Again, these just pop right off. These little metal pieces there. Just going to pop them right off, hang them up. Awesome. So really cool things picked up from Hobby Lobby. This worked out perfectly. So excited about that sign. And unfortunately, again, the light switch cover just doesn't fit where I want it, but I'm going to still put it to use because it's pretty awesome. And it was only $4. I don't want to get rid of it. Had I paid like $8 for it, maybe I would be like, I'll return it, but it was $4. That's a really good deal. I'm just going to keep it and use it. So awesome. All right. So that was it for Hobby Lobby, which again, I really didn't even plan on going to, or at least buying anything from. Like I said, I went out there for the wife. She walked out with nothing. I walked out with 2 items. And I almost walked out with 3. There's actually something else I wanted to grab, which I'm going to go to the Hobby Lobby. It's a few towns over from me, and hopefully they will have one. They actually had 2 of them in the store I was in, but one had broken glass, and the other one had a dinged up like frame. You'll see what it is eventually, hopefully. So I had to pass on those. Hopefully my local one actually has one. It's really cool. And if it does, I'll do a video on what it is, what I'm going to use it for, and everything. It's going to be pretty awesome. So we'll take a look at that some other time. So anyway, also headed out to a Goodwill. There are actually 2 Goodwills out that way, but we kind of went out a little bit later. So really only had time to hit up one, but paid off. Found some awesome stuff. So first thing are 3 CDs here. First thing we have is the soundtrack to The Sopranos. Very awesome. A show I'm definitely looking forward to getting into. I think I have season like 2 of this or something like that. I really need to pick up all the seasons of The Sopranos. It's a show I never really watched. I had caught a few episodes here and there back when it was on HBO back in the day. But I never really got into it, never really caught it. Everybody else I know is a big fan of this. It's definitely it has a bit of a cult following. People love this show. I remember back when it was on, people loved it. Everybody was talking about it, and even to this day, people love this show. So it's definitely a show I want to get into eventually. Just need to get all the seasons. So picked up the soundtrack to it. So very cool. Music from the HBO original series. Wow, Bob Dylan, Bo Diddley, Los Lobos, Eurythmics, Wyclef Jean, Elvis Costello, Frank Sinatra, and other people too. So pretty cool. Awesome. Then I also grabbed the soundtrack to Miracle on 34th Street, the remake, which is a really good remake in my opinion. I actually like both movies quite a bit, the original and the remake. This is pretty cool. Nat King Cole with Jingle Bells, Kenny G, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, Ray Charles, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Aretha Franklin, Joy of the World, Elvis Presley, Santa Claus is Back in Town, and other stuff. So very cool. Great Christmas album. This is awesome. Great movie, great album, very cool. And some more Christmas with A Very Special Christmas 2. This is great. I love the Keith Haring drawing on here. That's really, really cool. I had an old art teacher who was really into Keith Haring, and a few years ago I actually went to like an art museum showing of like all his work. It was really, really cool, really awesome. So this is great. I actually already have A Very Special Christmas 1. So now I got on both. That's great. This is a lot of like more modern-y Christmas songs. I mean, everything from like, let's see, Bon Jovi, Boyz II Men, Run DMC, Michael Bolton, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Debbie Gibson. So, you know, like sort of, I don't want to say all these artists are new, or anything like that. I mean, this came out in 1992, but, you know, still not like the classics, but still very cool. That's awesome. Some great music on here, and I'm a huge fan of Christmas music, so this is a really cool pickup. Very excited about that. These were all $197 a piece. Awesome deal for all that. Then for $297, grab some Hamtaro with Little Hamsters, Big Adventures, Hamtaro and the Ham Hams. So very cool. I don't know if this is like a volume 1 or anything. I have absolutely no idea. But Hamtaro, a show that I used to watch, I remember I think it was like high school maybe or something like that. I used to watch it before I went to school. Maybe, was it high school? I think it was. I want to say high school. So I remember I used to watch this one in the morning. It was an okay show. I did enjoy it. I have a bunch on VHS. In fact, I think I might actually have this on VHS, which would be really nice if I can replace that with this. So very awesome. It was in perfect condition. I typical me thinking, oh boy, it's cartoons. I mean, I know it's anime, but still thinking cartoons. Oh no, it's gonna be scratched. Perfect condition. That is great. That's something I come across at a a lot at this Goodwill. Like, all their discs are in really good condition. I don't know if people in the area just take really good condition of their discs, or maybe they're kind of like sticklers of what they put out on the floor. I don't know, but it seems every time I go to this Goodwill, I always find stuff in really good condition. So that is awesome. My first Hamtaro on DVD. Like I said, I have some on VHS, but not on DVD, so that's really cool. So I thought that was really about it. Saw some VHS, and I just quickly looked past them. I'm like, I don't see anything that I'm interested in. But then something started catching my eye, and that was things like that right there, and, you know, like this right there, and stuff like that. So I started seeing some European rating systems on these. I thought, oh, what are all these things? And it turns out they had a whole bunch of, I guess, UK releases. I guess, is this UK? I always get UK and Australia mixed up. I don't know. You guys can tell me. I think these are UK releases. Yes, it does. They do say UK on the back. So yes, UK releases, I believe. So they had a whole bunch of UK release VHS releases, and that definitely intrigued me. I had to check out all the different artwork and stuff to see what was cool. They had a whole bunch. I just ended up picking up the ones that intrigued me the most. Some of them, the artwork was kind of just the same as it is here in the US, or it was just kind of boring artwork, and I'm not going to pick something up just because it's a European release. That's kind of ridiculous. But I will pick it up if it has cool artwork, or there's something about it. There has to be something about it that says, this is different, this is unique, you can't get it here in the States, it's something worth grabbing. So I ended up picking up, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these, all for 50 cents a piece. Awesome deal. So first thing I picked up here, this is really interesting. This is a Take-Two release of Jerry Maguire and Cocktail. Look at that, 2 movies on 1 VHS. That is really cool. Now, I have seen something like this before, but usually it's with, like, horror movies, and, like, older horror movies, or even, like, older, just, like, older, like, black and white films and stuff like that. It's like, I've seen stuff like that, but not for more, like, modern movies. I've never really seen a release like this with two films on 1 tape for, again, more modern releases. I just haven't seen that here in the States. I'm sure it's been done, but nothing that I've really seen before. So this is really cool. Again, Jerry Maguire and Cocktail on 1 VHS. That is a really, really interesting release. That is cool. Had to grab that. We're going to see that to last. That's my favorite one. Then I grabbed grabbed Walkabout. Not The Walkabout, just Walkabout. And you know what I love? I love that Europe does this a lot. The UK does this a lot, where they take their artwork and they put it on the side, like to the side like this. I think that's so cool. We don't get something we don't really have here in the US. I mean, I have seen DVDs and I have seen VHS do this, like, occasionally, like here and there, but I've seen a bunch of stuff from the UK do this in the past, and I think it's so cool, and I love that they do that. Do they still? I haven't seen it on any Blu-rays or whatnot, I don't think, recently, but as far as VHS and DVDs go, I've seen this done many times, and I love it. I think it's so cool. Just put the artwork on, like, sideways. Why not? It's neat looking. I like it. But very cool. That's awesome. I certainly know about this movie. I think it has, like, a Criterion release and stuff like that. So definitely something I'm looking forward to checking out. Very awesome. Interesting UK release. I love that artwork. Very, very cool. Then I grabbed something called Viz Top Tip with Revis Mortimer. I have no idea what this is. Not the slightest clue. You guys let me know. I have no idea. There's, like, a mouse with a helmet on, and he's in bed with some girl, and he's, like, looks like a nerd. I don't know. What is this? I'm assuming this is, like, a BBC show, comedy show. Please, for those of you in the UK, leave a comment down below. Clue me in. Let me know what this is. I have no idea. I've never seen it, but I was intrigued. Here's 50 cents. I grabbed it. Let me know. And then the same thing here goes with Only Fools and Horses. I grabbed 2 releases of this. We have the very best of and the very best of. So 2 very best ofs. These like volume 1 and 2. The very best of Only Fools and Horses, Yuppie Love, and T43. So yeah, T43. So again, I know nothing about the show. I've never heard of it. I know absolutely nothing about it. Leave comments down below. Clue me in. But it looked interesting. I do tend to like British comedy, so I figured I would grab these. But again, I don't know anything about it. But again, I paid $1 total for this, so cool. But what I thought was the most awesome thing, this, out of everything, and if I could have passed on everything, this I wasn't leaving the store without. This is so cool. This is awesome, because not only is it a great movie, I think the artwork to this is just great, and that is Jaws. Look at that, the 25th anniversary release. I love the little emblem there. 70 minutes, extra footage included. Documentary, outtakes, deleted scenes. Wow, very cool that they shoved that on this this tape. That's awesome. And I love there's a little bite taken out of it. That's really cool. Two Jaws videos for £20, however much that is. So very cool that this includes, exclusive extra footage, original theatrical trailer, deleted scenes, outtakes, and documentary. That is so cool. I always love when they put special features on VHS tapes. It's not something you would see a lot. I know like people like companies like Anchor Bay and stuff would do that and whatnot, but it's just not something you saw a lot when it came to VHS. VHS was kind of just like, here's a movie, and that's it. Occasionally, if you were lucky, maybe you get like a trailer or something at the end, but it's very rare that a documentary, outtakes, deleted scenes, and a theatrical trailer would all pop up at the end. So that is really cool. This, I mean, just look at that artwork. It's all silvery, metallic. Oh my god, this is beautiful, beautiful artwork, and is really, really cool. I've been starting to kind of collect a little bit of a Jaws like collection within my collection. Not something I really meant to do, but it's kind of come to the point where I've been picking up a lot of like random just Jaws releases. So I don't care. I think it's pretty awesome. Looking forward to grabbing some more. When I do grab some more Jaws releases, I'll probably do a video showing you all the Jaws releases I have in my collection. So very, very cool. This is absolutely awesome. Oh, and while we're talking about Jaws, a few videos back when I picked up the Jaws 3 release, I mentioned that I didn't have Jaws 1, 2, or 4 yet on Blu-ray. That was a lie. I actually have Jaws on Blu-ray. Jaws 2 and 4 I don't have on Blu-ray yet, so I've got to get those. But anyway, very, very cool. That is awesome. Again, these were 50 cents a piece for all these VHS tapes, these cool UK release VHS tapes. These are awesome. Unfortunately, they are all PAL VHS tapes. I do not have a PAL VCR yet. I would really like to get one. For those of you who live in the UK, if you can help me out with that, maybe drop me a line. We'll talk. We'll figure something out. That'd be awesome. Otherwise, I'm just going to like order one off of eBay or something. I don't know, but we'll figure something out. I definitely need to get a PAL VCR. It's gotten to the point now where I have enough foreign VHS releases that I need to get one. For a while, I was kind of putting it off, but it's gotten to the point now where it's like, no, I really need to pick one up. So it's gonna happen. It's gotta happen. So anyway, really cool stuff. Definitely a fun trip. I mean, it's always fun going out to Hershey with the family. I love going out there. I always have a blast. But of course, getting to stop at a Goodwill and finding some awesome deals, and also going to Hobby Lobby and picking up some cool metal signs and whatnot. I'm so glad I came across this. I just saw this. I was like, this is perfect. These signs, I mean, turn off cell phone and refrain from talking, and if you have candy wrappers, open them before the movie starts. I mean, I love these. These are such cool little warning signs. I'm so excited I came across this, and thanks to a lovely dent up here in the sign I don't even need, this ended up being, like I said, only like 13 and some change. That is just amazing. And unfortunately, I can't use this where I wanted to, but I am still going to put use to it. So awesome. There was another Goodwill out that way, and there's also a Salvation Army that I could have stopped at, but again, we just didn't have time, so I passed on them. And very, very sadly that the home video rental store closed. When we drove past it, I was so sad that it was no longer there. They do still have the big signs up, though, on the side of the building. And I'm like, I wonder if I can get a hold of the lady who ran that place and get one of those. Like, that'd be cool. I'm going to look into that. It's going to be kind of hard tracking her down, but I might look into doing that. I would love to have one of those signs that hung on the side of the building, like, to hang up somewhere in the house. That'd be so cool. So we'll see about that. I'm going to try my best. Not hold my breath, but we'll see. So, all right, anyway, guys, that is it. So like I always say, thank you guys so much for checking this video out. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Also, if you want to see a new video from me every single day, then hit that subscribe button, and you're going to get one. And also, if you want to grab yourself a Cinema Sickness t-shirt, hoodie, tank top, buns, hats, kids gear, baby gear, all kinds of cool Cinema Sickness gear, head over to cinemasickness.spreadshirt.com where you can get yourself some of that. And finally, if you want to show your support for new content and just show your thanks and appreciation for these videos, head over to patreon.com/cinemasickness, where every tiny little bit helps. It is very much greatly appreciated. So again, that is it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.